Welcome to the broadcast. I'm trying to get Periscope up and running here, but I should be live on Facebook and YouTube and Ustream. I'm here in Chicago. Police shot and killed a local barber here. People are protesting here at the police station.
As soon as y'all police left from 71st and Jeffrey, they charged. Soon as the news people left.
As soon as the cameras left,
soon as the cameras
police
left,
charged.
They charged. They got some in their ear and they charged. They was running after them like a gang with sticks, beating them and everything.
I was seeing the reports on Twitter. Thank you.
Right. Soon as y'all left. That shit wasn't cool.
I just got here. So. Yeah. I heard though she was. I know that's what happens. You wait for the cameras to leave.
Yeah. And then they charged us.
Police, the 3rd district. All of them coming out of here.
You Channel 7 news?
What? Just live streamer. Just on the internet. All right, again, just trying to get the broadcast on Periscope, having problems with that again tonight. Here live in Chicago, happened to be in town visiting a friend. CPT shot and killed a local barber hours earlier. People immediately came out to protest. They knew this man. They knew, police said he was exhibiting signs of an armed individual, and so he got shot for that. The neighborhood was not having it. Police got heavy-handed and attacked people multiple times. I'm hearing reports as soon as news media left about an hour or so ago, they charged with batons and started hitting people, and that's when some of the arrests were made, and that's why people are at the station right now to demand the release of those people. Bear with me just another minute here, folks. Thanks for joining me here in Chicago, where Chicago police shot and killed someone earlier tonight. All right. Looks like I got Periscope up and running here. It should be live on YouTube, Facebook, and Periscope.
This our shit. They doing it in Africa. They don't get no.
Watch these sides, so they won't try to corner them off.
Never let up. They don't get no repercussions. They ain't gonna never let up. They don't feel the pain. They ain't gonna never let up.
So right now at the police headquarters here, there are a couple hundred protesters from the neighborhood. Hearing people talking, they're just sick and tired of these state-sanctioned killings and the excuse of them in both the media and the public, and how these just keep continuing. And especially in a situation like this, shot in the back, unarmed, police can only say he was exhibiting signs of possibly holding a weapon. Something ridiculous like that, which I don't think is grounds for murder. None of these are grounds for murder, but one of the most ridiculous statements I've heard from police in a while.
Hey, I love black people. You don't love black people. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? I love black people. You don't love black people. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? I love black people. You don't love black people. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? I love black people. You don't love black people. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? I love black people. You don't love black people. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? You don't love black people. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you gunning people down? What's in your mental that you gunning people down? Unarmed people. In cold blood. And then you bring your partner to safety. And the other criminal will be in handcuffs. Pay leave for a brother, pay leave for another gunned down black man.
How do you sleep at night?
They don't care at all. The only thing that'll solve this crap is violence begets violence, and a whole lot of nonsense, a whole lot of brothers and sisters off because we're trying to win a war that we can't win.
If you're that scared, get a new job.
We can fight though. You know what I'm saying? Stand up for something. We have no peace because you don't provide justice.
Another citizen in South Carolina. Lights it up.
Yeah, they shot him in the fucking back.
The whole world is watching. The whole world is watching.
Come on, Brother Ferguson. Hey, hold on. You know what that where we have to wait a bunch of fucking people.
The reason you say you shoot people is because you fear for their lives. But that's the reason our shit that's the I gotta explain to my 12-year-old son.
They all Donald Trump. They all Russian. They all Russian.
Now forget all that nonsense. Keep it 1,000. I don't care where you from. As long as you do justice, as long as you serve and protect like you supposed to, as long as you motherfucking stop the racial profiling, as long as you stop killing people, all racist. I just don't like the fact that you see people of a different ethnicity who get handcuffed.
It's not illegal to conceal carry in Chicago.
But you see a black man constantly gunned down. Whether he's sitting in the car with his wife and his child, whether he's selling CDs, it doesn't matter. What you will do is, you will see a black man and you will be intimidated. And then you will act upon your fear, rather than putting him in handcuffs, where you can simply tase the man. You got rubber bullets, you got mace, you got tactics. You're supposed to be trained as a professional to handle these types of situations. Don't let your emotions get the best of you.
Anybody need a water? Anybody need a water?
Your life, man. Now when you got your gun in your hand.
Hey, Miss Lady.
Where you had a mental capacity to handle the stressful job, you shouldn't be on the job. We got people signing up, then joining the police force, and 90 seconds later they kill.
Make America better.
That's right, bro. Yep. Right in your face, full frontal.
Fuck America.
Video camera, whatever you want.
Time no see. Hey, how's it going?
Everybody ran. Everybody, they should have ran. They should have let them go. Pull out. Get your lawsuit.
I just want to make sure she's good.
Bring one day.
Sorry, so that's sorry.
Anybody need water or right?
They shot him on 71st.
All the young men shot by the police were shot in the back. How the fuck did they aim their gun at you and they shot in the back?
They came up with the news. So now they use this
Would you mind telling my audience what that story?
I'm going to tell you the one to talk to. See that young brother right here?
All European, y'all scared of us.
Right there talking right now? Head there?
Yes.
All European.
Pardon me. Sorry about that. How you doing, man? I was told I could talk to you. You know what's going on. You can give my viewers a rundown.
Who are you?
RebZ.tv. Just I cover this type of stuff. You know, like what? Yeah. Live on 4 channels right now.
What channels y'all on?
YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Ustream.
Alright, come on.
Let me hold your phone. Scary ass. Give me a, he's so motherfucking scared. He ready shit on.
So are you from the neighborhood around here? Can you give us a rundown of what's happened tonight?
Chicago police officer, white police officer shot a black man on 71st and Chappelle coming out of a restaurant. He was a community barber, well respected, wasn't a documented gang member, wasn't a drug dealer, was a productive citizen of society. Officer claimed that he was reaching for a gun. She shot him, you know. Independent witnesses on the scene said he didn't have a gun. She shot him in cold blood. By the time I came back over there, they was putting him on a gurney. He was dead. He was completely dead. And they put a sheet over him. And that was it. We started protesting immediately, and the police started acting very brutal. They charged at us, hitting us with clubs, knife sticks, their gang. After what I saw today, man, CPD is a bona fide gang. They're not law enforcement. What I saw today, that was gang behavior. That wasn't peaceful. Them wasn't peace officers. Them wasn't peace officers. That was gang banging. And they racist. It's a racist institution. They hate black people. Rami man, you don't like black people.
Hey, thanks a lot, man. Thank you. So we just heard from a local back. He was a local barber of the community. Everybody knew this man. I was talking to another woman over here who says he has a concealed carry permit. It's a concealed carry state. The woman who I was talking to also has concealed carry. She's a veteran, and she's a black woman. She's like, what, are they going to shoot me too because I have a concealed carry? Because cops are trying to say that he exhibited the signs. First they said he exhibited the signs of someone having a firearm on them. Well, if he did, apparently he had the holster on him because he has a concealed carry permit. So now the cops are apparently changing their story that, oh, well, it's not a valid concealed carry permit. How would an officer who shoots somebody immediately know whether it's a valid concealed carry permit or not? Either way, we know he was running and shot in the back 3 times. By the time the gentleman that I was just talking to arrived at that scene, he saw the gurney being stretched away. The man was already dead. Again, he was a local barber. The community knew him, loved him. That's why immediately, literally 2 minutes after this happened, there were 50 to 100 people. A local Sun-Times reporter reported to be on the scene right away, letting him know that this shit isn't going to fly anymore. This happens all the time. State-sanctioned murders is what this is. So for all the trolls out there comparing these things, and I, of course, every time this happens, the trolls say, well, why don't you protest, you know, the gang crime? And you can't protest that. There's other ways to fight that, and the community is doing that. You guys just don't pay attention. But what you can do is protest state-sanctioned violence, because that has to stop. We got to stop it somewhere. So you can't dismiss police killing American citizens off because American citizens kill American citizens. That's not the way it works, and it wouldn't be the way it worked if it happened in your white community, and you know that. So here we are again. Fortunately, I'm in Chicago tonight visiting a friend. Not really getting to visit right now because I have to be here, but I'm glad to be here for you guys, so you guys can see the scene. Fortunately, I'm hearing reports that it seems that police have wised up a little bit. They haven't charged the crowd in a couple hours. They're allowing people to protest out front. The police station here. This is also where possibly up to 7 people who were arrested earlier are being held. I heard that they're planning on releasing most of them, whatever that means.
Hey, I would put that black on there.
So they're doing two of the people that we know were arrested are definitely people that y'all like got arrested, got released, they not hustled. I know they're here. They got released. They're like, you don't know where they at now.
Everybody that got arrested?
Two of the people that I saw get taken into custody are definitely
Family member of Snoop.
Making a scene. Why you won't come your ass out that station tonight? If you know you work on the weekend, come your ass out now, baby. She ain't gonna come out. She don't want to be seen tonight.
You know, all these people talk about my ancestors, right? My great-great-grandmother was Indian. My great-great-grandfather was Indian. Okay, but you don't
So I don't know if anybody else has anything to say, but we encourage the folks. Where you at, baby? We encourage the folks.
What were they doing? Do that thing.
Mic check.
Mic check. Mic check. I don't need to because I know the truth. I don't believe in what Europeans say. I know the city of Chicago. Go ahead. On the south side. And I watch the city of Chicago. Back in the 90s. Part of the early 80s. Dismantle the school system. They took all of the trade. All of the industry. Out of the school system. I know your ancestors was beat, raped, and murdered. I believe it, you still don't believe that shit today. Disenfranchise us. Send us out here with no education. No real hope. No skills. So we can suffer. We can struggle. And this is a disgrace. And the system know it. And they did this intentionally. Drugs, guns, and communities in our neighborhood. Took all the education away, like I said. I know. And it's a trap.
Okay, folks don't head out. Folks don't head out now. Whoever it is, just don't head out now.
See the murders. That's the thing about it. How do you feel communities who don't even know who you are?
I said I love being black. I said I love being black.
Hey, up shit.
I love the color of my skin.
Shit.
I love revolution. We need revolution.
What we need. But as soon as the world has a vision, we need revolution. People got no nation. Smash. Big Europeans for help. Fuck out here. Y'all ain't ready to go to war with European
So again, we're at the police headquarters at South Cottage Grove and 71st Street, where activists, protesters from the neighborhood, where a man was shot in the back earlier here in Chicago, were taken. And I know at least a couple have been released. I don't know if all of them, and I still don't know exactly how many were arrested, up to possibly 7. Does that sound about right?
6.
6?
Yeah.
Do you know how many have been released? I know
only 3.
3 have been released.
Only 3 been released. 6 they locked up.
Thank you. It looks like, I don't know if some people are leaving or people are starting to march or what. Looks like some people are spreading out to the other side of the roadway here. So again, if you guys are just joining me, Chicago police shot another black man in the back and killed him tonight. He was a local barber here on the South Shore, known by everyone in the neighborhood, known that he has a concealed carry permit. This is a concealed carry state. But as we find even in Missouri and St. Louis, that if someone's black, it doesn't matter if they, the whole concealed carry argument is out the window when it comes to critics of these movements, and when it comes to supporters of police. They always can justify them. But if it happened to white people this regularly and just this unjustified, you wouldn't be using those same justifications. So another man was shot and killed. The neighborhood immediately came up.
How many black men you killed?
None.
You kill black bodies, man. How many bodies you killed? Look at the bodies.
Right.
Hold on, look at them all.
Right.
Man, black men died. We dying like flies.
Are you from the neighborhood, man?
Nah, whatever,
You
nah.
wanted water, you said, sir? You said you wanted some water?
Nah. That's called Mr. Nah. I lost son. I lost daughter. I lost nephew, man. I lost kids. I been gonna die. I been gonna die. Well, y'all get this shit right. Y'all get this shit right.
You're right.
I'm dying, man. I'm dying, brother. I'm dying. I'm 57 years old. I got a grandson. I got a grandson in the North Department of Corrections. I got a nephew in the North Department of Corrections. Man, you think she gonna stop?
It's got to change.
Ain't gonna change, man. Ain't gonna fucking change, man. You dying, brother. You don't know about dying, do you?
Not as much as you know.
You're not a black man.
No. I know that, right?
You ain't raised up. You ain't raised up. With scars on your hand. A disciple. You know what a disciple is? You know what a gangster disciple is? You know what a Black Stone Ranger is? You know what a BD is?
Which one?
A BD. You know what a gangbanger do?
I need to know more, apparently.
Gangbangers, man. We roll. Disciples on this shit. They more disciples. My son disciple. My son is gangster. They don't fuck about no one.
I need to.
Dying, man. What the fuck you doing here? What you doing here,
I'm trying to show your story, man. The best I can. What else can I do?
goddamn stuff.
I think that their limit is on.
A lot of dead men, a lot of young men died, Joe. What I'm talking to you right now, a lot of dying right now.
And then I think it seems like they'll do their
It's like you can't gun. You know what a gun is, G? You
That one.
that one night, like, we leave the morning.
get in the car, G.
Need one?
Yeah, and
That dead man walk.
I don't know how much they go. So we'll see. I think
Okay, thanks for talking.
so we're supposed to go into knots.
Right here.
On that side.
Now, you're talking about dead man walk.
Kick some ass. Charlotte, if you need anything tonight, I'm gonna take a
Y'all bitches! Y'all bitches!
Then they stepped up like they got support. Like we did something.
Or he getting smoked. It's crazy. It's simple sentence. Nah, they don't never kill a white boy. They fucking try him and they beat the case. You hear me? But the niggas gotta go. The niggas gotta get smoked. And they know a judge ain't gonna convict them, so they ain't gonna never take a jury trial. A judge in Cook County would never convict a police officer, because that's his security. Why would you convict your muscle? You understand what I'm saying? Why would you convict your muscle? Come on, man. Come on, man. We sick of this shit, man. We sick of this shit, man. This shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. You gotta stop funding them. We equip them. Listen. We equip them to do this shit. We fund them. We got over $1 trillion. We spend like $13 trillion a year on other people's shit, and we need to be spending it on us. Once we start spending our money on us, that's when this society change. That's when it changed. That's when it changed. On sheep, they don't do shit for hurt, but they get paid a handsome amount for hurt. A handsome amount. A handsome amount. But see, they don't steal drug money. We know the CIA flood the community with the drugs all the time. 2 years ago, they found a CIA plane with tons of cocaine in it. So it's not the people in the community. America sell drugs. You hear me? America sell weed. Come on, man. This shit ain't right. This shit ain't right. We ain't dumb. We not illiterate. We not unintelligent. You hear me? This shit ain't right. This shit ain't right. America sells weed. But the same people that sell weed in the hood can't get a weed license because they done gave us a record. So they taking our jack of trade and selling it to us, but we can't get a weed license to sell it. This shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. The debt is stacked. But a motherfucker from Wall Street can come in and buy every weed distributor and sell weed and get a good contract. See, this shit is about fucking us and leaving them straight. It's gonna always be about fucking us and leaving them straight.
That sound like greed, though.
Until we stand up.
They more dirty than us, shit.
Smoking most
America
dope
sell, hey, Colorado made $5 billion off the marijuana. And every time you see a police officer, he coming up in your car, putting his nose in your car, talking about, do I smell marijuana? Hell no, bottle that shit up. You can't even bottle that shit up. Or wait to get into your car and hurt you. Get that bitch ass shit out of here. America sell that shit. Y'all is some motherfuckers. Stormtroopers. That's what they are. I'm telling you, these some fucking aliens. Unhuman.
Why is his dumb ass steady recording though?
Because he's a fucking unhuman. He's unhuman. Any cop, most cops won't control. They never had control as a kid. So when they got older, they wanted control. You understand what I'm saying? Not even bully, they just didn't have hard to stand up to the bully. That's the difference. They didn't have the hard to stand up to the bully because niggas in the hood stand up to bullies.
Lame ass.
That's what we do, stand up to the bullies. Nerds. They some nerds. Some straight nerds. Some straight nerds. The other dude that was kicking today, he was kicking like a little girl. He just kicking. Swinging the baton, kicking. Just kicking. Where do you get this shit from? Just kicking like a little lady. Just kicking. Grown ass man kicking. Kicking citizens for protesting. Oh, kicking. Oh, kicking ass motherfucker.
He said, oh, kicking ass.
Oh, kicking ass motherfucker. These ain't man, they mice. Sit down to people. They sit down to people because they need a group to help them to kill. Just go kill. Be a man. Go kill without the group. Come to the hood without the badges and do the shit. You can't do it. It won't be justified. They get murked. You see what I'm saying? They justify by coming in the hood with the badge doing this shit. This is crazy. This shit is sickening. This shit is sickening. This shit is sickening. This shit is distasteful. The same cops that killed Fred Hampton is still, they family members are still on the force in Chicago. The Chicago police is legendary. Legendary, corrupt, and is bitches. They've been legendary hurting families. And I'm not going to say black families. They've been legendary hurting urban people for years. For fucking years. The Chicago people. The same people that killed Fred Hampton Jr., their sons is still on the force to the day.
Once a week. Oh, girl, I had one coming back to my house and write me tickets. Bitch, what did you do on my property? He all in the back. Little folks race his ass.
Assassinated a 20-year-old for the revolution.
And they threw out all the motherfucking tickets that
Chicago
right on my car, all of my motherfucking yard.
Legendary. They bring in and killed a 20-year-old. Assassinated a 20-year-old.
I should have found his daughter and beat that bitch ass.
A 20-year-old.
Man, they kids, kill they kids.
That's what y'all do, y'all take our life. Every day we wake up, we turn on that one, and we wait to see what asshole cop gonna hop out and fuck with us today. That's crazy. That's crazy. We gotta cut on cameras on these bitches. We gotta do all types of shit on these bitches.
Body cameras ain't coming.
Cause they cut them on and they cut them off. That shit ain't real.
They selling dope too.
What? Suppliers. How we the hell? How do we get it?
Right?
How do we get it?
I see you come out.
We ain't crossing State Street.
Good stuff.
We ain't got shit. They supply us with it. But then they run out here and cover us up.
I live here now, yeah.
Fuck out of this. This old game.
Yeah. What are you?
Hey, look, Donald Trump runs the presidency for the next 10 years.
We're off next then. What? We're off next.
They got money. The only thing planned is they got money to stop killing cops.
Is that what your like political trajectory is?
They ain't got money to stop killing cops.
Right, show up.
They got money to put motherfuckers around the border.
The police is the gang
for illegal. But they can't stop killing cops.
Good
Shit
stuff.
is crazy.
Okay, well, thank you for doing it.
Crazy.
Cool, take
They
care.
the mob.
Shit is crazy. Pac said it best.
Y'all sit there to watch that game back in there.
Pac said it best. No white man's world.
Okay, just to give you guys a recap, if you're just joining me, about 4 hours ago, or maybe a little bit more, Chicago police, a female white police officer, shot a local South Shore black barber in the back 3 times. He was hauled off in a gurney. Minutes later, after one of the people who came to protest, just 5 minutes after the shooting, he came. He saw the gurney being hauled away. He was dead. The first police statement was that they said he was shot because he was exhibiting signs of someone who had a firearm, which in any state that would be a ridiculous excuse for murder, and especially here in Illinois, a concealed carry state, which we come to find out this gentleman had a concealed carry permit. So whether or not he had a gun on him, I heard from somebody he did have his holster, so there might have been a bump in his pants, which is legal, apparently, unless you're black in the city of Chicago. Very similar to St. Louis, another very gun-pro, concealed carry state, but they always seem to find an excuse. Well, he was armed, or we thought he was armed. Well, that wouldn't happen in a white neighborhood, and we all know it. So people knowing this person, knowing he usually takes his 5-year-old daughter to work, takes his 5-year-old child with him everywhere. Today he happened to not, and this is when this police encountered him. He ran, because obviously as a black man in these cities, you know, like, to ask why somebody would run these days is ludicrous, because naturally you're going to fear for your life because you don't know what these trigger-happy cops are going to do. These people are trained as unicorn riders and covering. There's people training cops around the country that killing is okay, and how to kill, and how to be brutal without feeling emotion behind it. This is how these cops are being trained. And then when they're ordered, they have to do what they got to do. And if their buddy's beating somebody, they're going to beat somebody. Like we saw today, protesters are out in the street. Cops at least 3 times rushed them with batons, kicking, as we heard. The most brutal attack was, of course, after the mainstream media left. Things seemed to be dying down. There were still some people in the street. As soon as the cameras left, cops attacked them brutally. And that's when up to 6 or 7 arrests were made. That's why people came to the police headquarters here, where I believe at least 3 of them have been released as of this moment. So I know there's going to be at least a small contingent of jail support here for those people. And obviously, we're going to see how this police narrative continually changes, how they always do. Again, their first statement was the female officer shot him because he was exhibiting signs that he could have a firearm. And now they're going to say, well, he had a gun and he drew a gun. And they're going to say all this type of shit that we know is lies repeatedly. And it doesn't even, it doesn't even matter. He was running away. He got shot in the back. Again, another black man, as the gentleman I was just talking to on his bike over there. When is this going to stop? I mean, I'm like, we've got to change this. He's like, yeah, but how are we going to change this? And he's got a very good point. What our society needs to stop accepting state-sanctioned murder as legitimate. And until that happens, and until we completely remorph how we as a society want to be policed. These are our policemen. We should have a say in how and if and when we get policed to, quote-unquote, keep us safe. Because clearly, if you're black in a major city, especially New York, Chicago, St. Louis, they do not keep you safe. And in fact, calling the police can lead to your death. And that's why, no matter what he did or didn't do, that's why of course he ran. Of course he ran. And so people are justifiably angry. I mean, again, the Laquan McDonald thing just started to cool off, and that's still a fresh wound for the people of Chicago, and those officers getting off, and so for the police to think that they can then attack the locals that came out to say no, stop killing us repeatedly, and think that it's not going to cause further tensions in an already overly tense situation around the country between black Americans and the police force. So we'll see what happens in the days to come here. I was only planning on being here for a day. I may end up sticking around here in Chicago for a couple days, because I guarantee you there's going to be, I'm sure there's going to be people in the streets tomorrow. This ain't over, especially depending on what these guys release as their statement. What we're going to see. Will they be honest for the first time in police history? Probably not. And of course, when they're not, people are going to be angry because there's not going to be justice. So we're going to see how that happens. I'm hearing people are in the process of clearing out. There's still going to be some jail support left behind, but I'm going to bring the broadcast down for now. Obviously, if I have to go back up live tonight, I will. So stay tuned to the Facebook, Twitter, Revolutionary Z on both, and YouTube, RebZ.tv. Or you can just go RebZ.tv. That'll take you to YouTube right now. And so if I am around the next couple days, look for my feed, and I'll update you on Twitter at RevolutionaryZ. And besides this, the only thing I have planned to be at coming up is wherever the Unite the Right 2 clowns decide to show up. If Jason Kessler can actually get something organized, whether it be DC or Charlottesville, I will be there with my camera in the Nazi's face as usual. And so from Chicago tonight, if I don't see you again live, I will see you guys very soon. Thanks for joining me tonight. Goodbye.